Welcome back to another episode. Today, we're going to take a closer look at Nvidia, like always. And we got a lot of great news for the AI market and the AI accelerator market in general. So, today, we're going to talk companies like Marvell, like Apple, Blackberry, yes, Blackberry, and some pretty cool solutions for Nvidia, even a new price target. So, let's take a closer look in today's episode.
I want to thank The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video, and check out fool.com/Jose for the 10 best stocks to buy now. With that link, you get a promotional offer for the subscription service. Now, let's continue with today's episode.
So first, let's just start off with price action here for Nvidia. Nvidia ended the day over $900, up roughly 4%. So in my opinion, there were two bullish news that came out in this today for Nvidia. The first one has to deal with another semiconductor company. So the second company that it deals with is Marvell Technologies. Marvell Technology is a company that's known for bringing networking solutions in the semiconductor space, but they also have this kind of custom solution where they help other companies kind of build their own AI accelerator. So today, that company held an event where they talked about the next phases of the AI market, and they did showcase a lot and a lot of great information. The first thing they mentioned is their AI revenue for Marvell is growing at some strong levels. We can see for the fiscal year of 2024 was roughly half a billion dollars. In fiscal year of 2025 is expected to grow by 1 billion and then again in fiscal year of 2026. And some of you might be wondering, hey Jose, if Marvell is seeing a growth in AI solutions, doesn't that mean that most players are going to be building some form of AI accelerator? Isn't this bad news for Nvidia in general? I want to say, maybe yes, if the market stayed the same. But if we take a closer look, they did give us a total addressable market for the data center accelerate compute opportunity. So here, for example, in calendar year of 2023, this was roughly a $68 billion. About 42 billion of that 68 went to the accelerated market. Now jump into calendar year of 2028. This is expected to grow to over 202 billion, and the accelerator market is expected to be 172 billion, up at a 32% compounded annual growth rate. Now, out of that $172 billion, Marvell believes that the custom market is only expected to be 27.5. So the market share for them is growing just because the overall market is getting bigger. But the big point that I'm trying to make here is the overall accelerating market is expected to grow at some crazy, crazy levels. Obviously, we're getting numbers from all different companies. We've gotten crazy numbers from AMD. We're now getting crazy numbers from Marvell. While the end value is different, it does showcase at least one of the same thing, that this accelerated market is expected to grow at some crazy, crazy digits, which bode well for Nvidia. Now, Marvell did mention that they did get a new AI huge hyperscaler customer that they're going to be helping build a custom AI accelerator for, and that's going to start happening in the calendar year of 2026. So they have 3 out of the 4 US hyperscaler operators right now. This is very bullish for Marvell, and I can probably spend the whole episode talking about this event and Marvell in general. So if you want me to do an episode on Marvell Technologies, make sure to let me know in the comments below, and I'll cover that in another episode. But overall, very bullish for the AI market, and we're definitely seeing Marvell go up with a lot of bullish trend as well. Before we go any further, we are now on the road to 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Thank you all for the crazy support. So if you haven't and are enjoying the content, make sure to hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button. Finally, if you want to support the channel a little bit more, make sure to check out my special offer at fool.com/Jose. Now back to today's episode. Now, let's kind of push into Nvidia today. Nvidia did get another price target hike from Raymond James. They upped their price target to $1,100 from $850. They gave two main reasons for the ramp up. First, they believe that right now many investors might be worrying of customers pausing their orders as we're going to get the Blackwell. So they're saying, hey, look, customers are saying we don't want the H100, we don't want the H200, we'll wait for the Blackwell. But Raymond James believes that that's not the case. They're still expected to see a nice near-term driver from the H200, and they're getting some positive results for the B100, the B200, and more importantly, the Grace Blackwell 200 NVL system, which they positions to grab additional data center capex because that comes in with the CPU. So it does seem like they believe Nvidia will grab a lot more market share in the overall percentage here, not just more market share in the GPU space, but just more market share in the overall capital expenditure that companies are spending for their data center solutions. So very bullish there for Nvidia. Now we're gonna take a closer look at another company. This is one I don't really talk about too much in this channel, but a lot of people follow it. Apple. So we did hear reports that Apple is planning a big AI focus on their N4 chips, which are gonna go for their MacBook Pros, their Mac line. As right now, this whole market is turning into AI PC. So because of this, I think the stock was up a nice amount today. I mean, at the end of the day, PCs are just PCs. They're just adding a new form of either small processor into it to add to the AI market. Apple was up roughly 4.3%. I don't know if I would consider this great news for Apple. It's something that they had to do, but maybe investors were a little bit worried that they were lacking in the AI space. But Apple kind of creates their own semiconductor solutions, their own processor. And if you were an investor, I'm pretty sure you saw this one coming. Now, one that I did not see coming was Blackberry. So, Blackberry, one almost a $2 billion company, did announce a collaboration with AMD about 2 days ago, where they're going to be working on a robotics platforms. Blackberry is going to provide kind of the software solution, while AMD will provide the hardware solution. So, I mean, I'm not a Blackberry bull out here, but obviously working with a big company like AMD can definitely benefit and create some nice price action. In year to date, BlackBerry is down roughly 7%. And in the past year, BlackBerry is down roughly 27%. So let me know, are you a BlackBerry bull? Are you a BlackBerry bear? What are your thoughts on this overall company? Now, the final piece of news that I have is coming from TSMC, not from TSMC, but reports about TSMC. And this news I have is pretty interesting, right? I actually did enjoy this one a lot. It tells me a little bit more about the advanced packaging market, where we're going. So, on the top line, TSMC reports is reportedly securing four major clients for its SOIC, including Apple, Nvidia, and Broadcom. So SOIC is, I'm pretty sure I'm just butchering that. It's known for system in integrated circuit solution, and this is another form of advanced packaging solution. The most popular advanced packaging solution that we hear of right now is CoWoS, which is chip on wafer on substrate. But but it seems like one of the next move is this system in integrated solution. And there are reports that Apple is conducting limited trial production, and we're also seeing similar things from companies like Nvidia and Broadcom, as this is expected to be the next advanced packaging solution following CoWoS. One great thing is AMD, if you do follow AMD, they are definitely a leader in advanced packaging solutions and kind of bringing that trend. AMD is the first customer to adopt it, and it's already using it in their MI300 chip. This is probably one of the main reasons that the MI300X has a very limited amount of ramp, because the capacity of this kind of advanced packaging solution is so small right now. So, I mean, it's great that AMD is the first to do it, because maybe in the future it's going to allow them to have some form of leeway compared to maybe some of its competitors in this space. But right now, it's such a small capacity number. And I do believe that's why Lisa Su gave us very kind of low numbers in the AI accelerator space, as this has very limited capacity. As we can see, it's still in early stages, and production capacity is expected to reach around 2,000 wafers by the end of the year. So we can see very small number here. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Take care, have a good day, and see you next time.